So here we've been doing the Proverbs Day Challenge, and this verse stood out to me. So in Proverbs 6:16, it's a list of the 6 things that the Lord hates, but there are 7 abominations to him. So let's go through them. The first one is a proud look. What is the definition of a proud look? It says the wicked man reveals arrogance with his eyes. He looks down on everyone else, meaning that you think you're better and you're smarter than everyone else. And we all know that God hates this kind of pride. So let's work on that as we work in ourselves and grow in our relationship. And since this is the first one mentioned, this is the first one we should definitely keep in our remembrance as we're praying. Remove any pride, remove any arrogance from me. Keep me a warm and soft heart. Don't let my heart grow hardened to these people. The second abomination to him, a lying tongue. When we look up the definition of a lying tongue, it's contrary to everything that is precious to God. Our God is the lover of truth. A lying tongue speaks nothing but wickedness and deceit. It causes hurt to others. It's used for deception. It's used for manipulation. Also, a lying tongue among some of God's people, us Christians, is also the activity of slander. So we just want to stay careful and stay diligent when we're speaking about what we're doing, especially with others. Be honest, be truthful, seek and get wisdom. The third abomination to God, hands that shed innocent blood. And this one's pretty much straightforward. Is an offense, taking someone's life. But if we're looking at it in a spiritual way, life and death resides in the power of the tongue. So it can also lead to slander, what you're saying to others, speaking down on others. It all pretty much ties in with each other. All right, abomination number 4, a heart that devises wicked plan. We all know that the heart is the most wicked place according to the Bible. It devises schemes. It comes up with vain imaginations, ways to bring evil to others. And when you let your heart come up with these things and imaginations, it leads to these evil actions and sinful habits. So make sure you guard your heart with everything that you have, because out of your mouth speaks from what is in your heart. Your actions are from your heart. So if you're going around with your good representative person, eventually your heart will tell on you one day. And all of this stuff from our heart leads to our bondage, and you understand that bondage leads to death. So let's make sure our hearts are clean and pure and God honoring at all times. Abomination number 5, feet that are swift in running to evil. So if we look at abomination number 4, if the heart comes up with these plans, it's your feet that take action in running towards these plans. So our feet follow our heart and our feet follow our minds. So let us be steadfast that we still have that control over our heart, that we have that control over our mind. Kill your flesh. Stay away from those things that cause you to stumble, those people that cause you to stumble. And let's just make sure that we continue to allow God to set our path and our feet straight. Abomination number 6, a false witness who speaks lies. So if we understand that abomination number 2 is a lying tongue, and then God goes back and double downs as abomination number 6 of more lies, then we know that God does not like dishonest people at all. A false witness who speaks lies is just someone who knows that they're not telling the truth. One that is purposely coming against you, knowing everything that they're saying is not true. And especially if it's the enemy. We've seen this in so many parts of the Bible. I think of Nehemiah the first time when he was trying to build the wall, and they were devising all of these lies to the king of what they would do once the wall was rebuilt. That happens to us as well. Us children of God, walking the right path, doing what God has called us and purposed us to do. We're going to experience that at some point in time. Somebody's going to be lying behind your back, saying that you said something about another person that you didn't do, come up with all sorts of scenarios, and this is just a person who lacks complete integrity. Bearing false witness is just the action of being one of Satan's agents. Use your discernment. Be careful with who you're around. Abomination number 7, one who sows discord among brethren. And this could be anyone in your family causing chaos, anyone in your friend group causing chaos, even your co-workers causing chaos, just for their own personal gain, own personal benefit, their own reputation, just to ruin yours, to bring yours down. There's got to be some type of gain out of it for them, or maybe it's jealousy. Maybe they don't like to see your rise. They want to just bring you down. Whatever it is, we got to understand that it's not the people, it's the spirits that are operating with them, and we still have to love on those people and forgive them in their wicked ways. But this all does apply with boundaries, and your light should shine brighter than those that are trying to pull you down. So as we look at these 7 abominations, let's just understand that we need to keep and maintain God's character and not get out of character. Let's not get into our flesh just to compete with their flesh. Our Holy Spirit should agitate their demonic spirits. But also, we need to place the mirror before us and do a self-awareness check. Have you judged today? Do you have pride in your heart? Have you told lies? Are you keeping your hands clean? What is truly in your heart? Ask God to remove it if there's anything wicked inside. Let's not be so quick to run back to our sin, running back to the evil that He once freed us from, making sure that we're always honest and truthful and upfront, even if it's not in our favor. And let us not be the ones to sow discord, but to bring the truth and forgive those that do bring the discord. So yes, these are the 7 abominations to God. I hope we get a good understanding of what we went over and just really take the opportunity to just self-evaluate ourselves and then understand what we see when we're operating with others. I pray this blesses you.